Hi, first graders. If you were able to join our lesson today, that's wonderful. If you were not able to, no worries. We have it right here. We are talking about giving, the spirit of doing things for others during the holidays and actually all the time, thinking about others and how we can make their lives a little better. I'm going to share my screen now with one of our favorite first grade characters, Howard B. Wigglebottom. And in this video, Howard does some really cool stuff. And it's called Howard B. Wigglebottom and the Power of Giving, a Christmas Story. So let's get this thing started.
It was Christmas time, the season for giving. But for Howard B. Wigglebottom, it was the season for getting. Getting new things made Howard happy for a while, but soon he would get bored and want more stuff.
Mine! Howard, you need to learn to share.
But Howard wasn't listening.
Mom, I'm almost finished with my list for Santa.
Oh, Howard, you already have more than you need.
But Howard wasn't paying attention. He was listening to TV commercials for ideas to add to his list.
Howard, we will be going to visit your cousins tomorrow. Pack lots of warm clothes.
But Howard wasn't listening. He packed his toys instead. Howard and his family arrived at the station just in time. As he was getting on the train, his big bag got caught in the door and the toys spilled all over. When he hopped off to get them, the doors closed and the train left. Howard was all alone. Unsure where to go, he started walking. It was really cold. Howard had no money, no food, and no phone. His toys were really heavy, but there was no way he was leaving them there. He heard noises around him. Howard knew he wasn't alone. He started to run, but the noises followed him. He found a place to hide as he stood there cold and alone. He saw a family having dinner. It made him really hungry. Howard began to cry and tears froze on his cheeks.
I wish I could be warm and home with my family. Will I ever see them again?
He sat down outside the window and soon fell sound asleep. When Howard woke up, he heard a tiny voice saying,
"Are you the Santa Bunny? I have a letter for you."
He jumped up and grabbed his things, yelling,
Leave me alone!
He was about to run, but he tripped and rolled all the way down a hill. Stuck and unable to move, he watched his toys being grabbed. He tried to scream but couldn't because his mouth was full of snow. Howard became a giant snowman.
We just want to help, Santa Bunny.
Said the birds as they put the toys back in the bag.
We love you.
Howard felt sad and ashamed. They weren't after his toys. Homeless like him, they were just trying to help. The bluebird gave Howard a piece of paper.
Dear Santa Bunny, I will be so grateful if I can belong to a loving family. Thank you.
Howard felt sad and ashamed again. He had a very loving family he took for granted. He asked the others for their wishes.
A warm bed, food, and someone to say, "I love you."
Right then, he decided to help and take them all home. He made a wish himself.
Dear Santa, please forget my other list. What I really want is to appreciate the good things I already have. Please help me.
Singing Christmas carols under the stars, they flew together until they found the way to Howard's house. Howard was happy to get back home. After feeding his friends and tucking them into bed, he stayed up a little longer to look at his favorite toys. He had too much stuff. Howard picked a special toy for each of his new friends. He couldn't wait to see their faces as they opened the presents. He had never felt this joy before, the joy of giving from the heart.
If I could only have my family back again.
Howard wished he could tell them he was so sorry for his old selfish ways. Just then the door opened and there they were.
Howard, we've been looking all over for you. How did you find your way home, you smart little boy?
My new friends helped me.
Howard said and told his family everything that had happened.
Can they stay over for the holidays?
Of course, we would love to have them.
The next evening at Christmas dinner, Howard learned his parents were working on finding a home for each one of his new friends.
Mine!
Shouted Howard suddenly. Everyone stopped and stared.
Just kidding. I'm into giving and sharing now. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Boys and girls, I love the Howard B. Wigglebottom movies, as I'm sure you do too. And this one was so sweet. I think Howard learned in the video to really appreciate what he has. That's an important thing for us. Appreciate what you have and then give to others on what you can, whether it be your time, your talents, whether it be simply a hug or a high five, calling someone, writing a letter. Just doing something for others can make you feel really good too. And in our live lesson, I gave kids a 5 task challenge, a 5 kindness challenge, and I'll give it here to you too. If you complete the challenge, please let me know. Here are your 5 challenges. Challenge number 1 is to do something kind or thoughtful for mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad, someone like that in your family. Challenge 2, do something kind for grandma, grandpa, or someone else like an aunt or an uncle in your family. Challenge 3, this is tough for some of us. Do something kind for your brother or sister, or maybe a nephew or a niece or a cousin if you don't have a brother or sister. So that's challenge 3. Challenge 4 is do something kind for your friend. Someone from school, someone from your Boy Scout or Girl Scout group, someone you know, a kid like you. And the 5th challenge, and this we may have to have your family help out with this one, and working together is always more fun. I challenge you, the 5th challenge is to do something for a neighbor. Someone you know as a family, someone who lives down the street or beside you. If you don't know your neighbors, maybe someone from another group that your parents belong to, a church group, someone from their work, just someone, and spread some holiday cheer. That is all I have, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.